Welcome back everyone to another episode of the Mowing series. So we got a few contracts we need to get done today. We got to get this one done. Then we're going to head over to do a commercial one for the city. I need to mow one of the baseball fields. I guess it got left out by the previous mowing company and they need that done today. So after we get this one done, we're going to head over there, try to get that started and finished up, hopefully within an hour or two. And I am going to go out mowing a couple more properties, but I also need to go over to where I got my tiny home put because it's nice, but we're parking on the road and I'm really not a fan of that. So we're going to try to clear things out with our mini excavator. But anyways, I finally got this property done. It took me roughly an hour to do. There was a lot of trees. It's a big property. I'm just going to put the mower on the trailer, go over, collect my money, and head over to the baseball field. And just like that, I added another $300 to the bank account, which is really helping me out. We're up to $18,000 right now, and if I can keep this up, we should have no problem upgrading the business even more. Anyways, let's try to get over there. It's roughly a 15-minute drive from here. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. See, there's something wrong with this truck. I can't get it to go out of first gear, so we're in big trouble right now. I'm just gonna have to pull over, check it out. I don't know what it could be. Don't know if I could fix it. Alright, let's hop out and see what we can do. So, I know it's probably not something to do with the engine, but let's check anyway. I'm no mechanic. You know what? To me, everything looks fine. Everything is spinning that's supposed to be spinning. Yeah, I don't know what to do. So maybe I should just limp this back over to my property, grab my other truck, go over, get the baseball field done. And I do have a friend that's a mechanic, so I'm going to get him to come over, look at it, or I might bring it over to his shop. It all depends. Oh guys, that took forever. I'm going to say roughly 2 hours to get over here. We can only go 20 kilometers an hour and that's pushing it. So I had to drop it down a little bit, but at least we're over here. We're going to grab the Ford, hook it up to our trailer, and we're going to try to go over, get that property mowed as soon as possible. There is a baseball game tonight. We're not even started yet, but the good thing for me, I can see the baseball field from here. So really, I could have stopped there, but I really didn't trust that truck. I wanted to get it brought back here just in case it did break down. I didn't have to walk because you guys know I hate walking. Alright, so I'm over here. I'm just going to park right here. I think this will be the best spot. So I don't know what happened. The two other baseball fields ended up getting mowed, but they skipped this one right here. I don't know if they quit, their mower broke down, but there's some reason they didn't do this one right here. It's good for me because I will be getting a lot of money from this. It is a commercial job with the city and they pay really well. And I need jobs like that right now, especially where my truck just broke down. We're in big trouble. So after talking to my friend that owns the garage, he said it's probably better off to bring it over to the garage because it's most likely a transmission problem and he can't really fix that on side of the road, which makes sense. If it is a transmission problem, that's not going to be cheap. And I paid a lot of money for the truck, the Mini, and that was a package deal. So yeah, I'm not too happy about that. I would have just bought the Mini and the dump trailer if I knew the truck had transmission problems. But I can't really blame anybody besides me because I should have brought it to get it inspected before I bought it. But I just assumed where it was an old truck, it's going to have some kinks, some problems to it. But I didn't think it would be that bad. And if it is a transmission problem, we're looking at least $5,000 to $6,000. We're at $18,000 right now. After this job, it will bump us up, but not that much to be able to really justify spending that amount. But I'm getting ahead of myself right now. It could be something simple, could be a sensor, could be, I don't know, I'm no mechanic, but it could be something simple. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm gonna bring it over to the garage after we get this property done. Hopefully he can get it in today. He wasn't too sure when I was talking to him, but if he can and we can find out what's wrong with it, we can go from there, see what the best solution would be, put a new transmission in, put a rebuilt one in, or just sell it, which is probably going to be the answer if it's expensive because I don't want to spend that much money on a truck that's super old, needs a lot of work, and probably won't last another year. Yeah, we're back to square one with the truck, but like I said, I can't really blame anybody because I'm the one buying these old trucks without getting them inspected. So the next truck we buy to grow the business will be something a lot newer. By the looks of it, it won't be soon because we don't have a lot of money. But anyways, I've been mowing this property for roughly 2 hours now and I pretty much got the outside done. It's just in here by the bases that needs to be done, and I'm getting super dizzy because we're just going around circles. But anyways, we'll get this done, go over, drop the truck off, and find out exactly what's wrong with it. But if you guys are enjoying the mowing series and would like to see more mowing content in the future, smash like button, subscribe, and consider turning on notifications. That way you're notified every time I post a video. And finally guys, we got this property done. Well, we missed a couple spots. Let's get those right now. Right there we go. One more. So we get this property done. It took me roughly 3 hours to do. It was a lot of work. I'm glad we only got this one here to do. Well, I get the mower put on the trailer. The next thing I need to do is call the city so I can get paid. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I'm so dumb guys. I just put in my bid for this property and I know exactly why I got it, because on the bid I meant to put $2,000 down and I only ended up putting 1-0, and they thought I did this for free. So I just did the baseball field for free. 3 hours of mowing. I could have been somewhere else. Oh guys, I am so dumb. Oh man, that would have been a good contract, but they said I can't get the money now. So you win some, you lose some, and I definitely lost that one there, and I lost this here. Oh guys, we're not having good luck. I am so dumb. One typo and we lost it on $2,000 that would have probably paid for a transmission, or pretty much half of it for this truck. I guess next time I do a bid, I need to double check, triple check it 100 times just to make sure everything is filled out correctly. But anyways, we're over at this garage. I'm going to get the truck taken off. We're just going to put it inside the building for now. And I'm looking around. There's not that many vehicles here, so there's a good chance this truck will be looked at today, which is good, but I'm also pretty nervous because if it's something expensive, I can't get it fixed. And I do like using this truck right here with the mowing setup. Well, I think right there should be good, so let's get the door shut. I'm gonna go inside, speak to my friend just to go over everything, give him my phone number, and hopefully, like I said, he can look at it today. And just like that, I got one project done. The next project is over at the tiny home, so let's get the trailer folded up and we're gonna head over there. The only thing is, the land where we're to with the tiny home, I don't actually own that. Farmers are allowing me to stay there for free, so I can't really do too much damage there. I can't cut down a lot of trees or get rid of all the grass and stuff like that, so I gotta be pretty cautious of what I do over there. The last thing I want to do is make them mad and we would have to move everything, so I gotta make sure to do the bare minimum. And after driving for 15 minutes, we're finally over to the tiny home, so we're going to disconnect this trailer here, jump in the Mini, and just try to get that work done. I'm going to try to get this done as soon as possible because I still want to go out to mow. There's still a lot of properties that I gotta get done. I'm after getting a lot of people call me lately. I guess our advertising is finally working. So really, right now probably isn't the best time for me to do this, but I wanted to do it while the Mini don't have a job. So I did bid on a few with the city. I will hear back tomorrow and the next day for those jobs. Ooh, guys, we almost flipped over. Anyways, like I was saying, I should hear back within a day or two about those jobs. And if we do get those, we're looking at roughly $10,000 of profit that we could use to try to get another truck, because I got a feeling ours is not going to be able to get fixed. Now, where should I put this driveway? I'm thinking right here would be the best spot. So let's start taking these bushes out just so I can see what type of ground we're working with, because if we're working with a lot of mud, we're in big trouble when it rains. But now that I'm looking at it, there is a lot of gravel mixed in with it, which means when it rains, it will still be somewhat muddy, but with the gravel there, we're going to have a alright base and it's going to drain somewhat. It's not going to be perfect, but I do have another option I can do if it's going to start causing me a problem, which I hope it don't, because this option right here costs money. It could be just to put some gravel down, probably a dump truck load, but the thing is, if I do that and for some reason I get kicked off this land or I decide to move, I spent at least $400 on gravel. That's a waste of money in my opinion. So for right now, we're just going to keep it the gravel dirt mixture. Hopefully it don't get too muddy, and we're just going to be parking here for the most part. And when it rains, I don't really work that much anyway, so the trucks won't be moving back and forth. Or you know what I could do, if I know it's going to rain, I could just park on the road. But the whole point for this driveway is so I don't have to park on the road, because at some point I'm going to get a ticket. Yeah, we'll leave it like this for now. Hopefully we can figure out something a little bit better. I'm just hoping by at least August we can rent a house or buy a house, so that's why I don't want to spend money here. I don't want to put in a road for this farmer for free. Well guys, it's been roughly an hour. I got the driveway done, but there is a couple of trees that are in my way, so I'm gonna grab my chainsaw and we'll get those cut down. I know I said I didn't want to do too much damage to this property, but I do need a big driveway so I can keep the trailer connected to the truck. So let me see, what would be the best way to drop this tree? It is leaning this way, so maybe that might be my best option. I just gotta be careful we don't hit anything. I sure hope I don't, because it's either something expensive, something expensive, something expensive. Timber. Okay, so that's not good. We got a widowmaker right here. We're gonna have to cut down another tree, which I didn't want to do. Run. Oh, yeah, that could have been bad. But anyways, we got one tree cut down. Well, I guess two. I'm gonna cut down this one right here and hoping that's it. I just gotta see how the driveway looks. Yeah, I think that should be good. Except I almost hit my mower. And just like that, and 2 hours later, I finally got the driveway somewhat situated. So all I got left to do is put the trailers in, and then we're gonna go over because I did get a call from my friend. They got the truck in the garage right now, and I want to go over there to see exactly what's wrong with it and how much it's going to cost me. Alright, so I got the mower on the trailer. I do have a few jobs to do over there, but like I said, we need to stop at the garage first, get the truck dealt with, and then we're going to go out, finish our mowing contracts for the day, which we do have a few to do. Oh guys, I don't know what to do right now. This could be bad. I'm nervous to walk in there. Our truck is back outside, so that's probably not a good sign. Anyway, let's park here, run in, talk to my friend, and pray this truck can be fixed or I'm in big trouble. So that didn't go the way I thought, but I did get $2,000 for the truck. After speaking to my friend, yeah, this truck needs a lot of work. He estimated it to be roughly $8,000, and I really can't justify spending that much on a truck that's not in good shape anyway. So I ended up selling it to him. He's gonna fix it up and he's gonna try to restore that truck, which I can't wait to see when that's done. But for me, it's not the right project. So we're gonna use that money, probably try to get some more because we still don't have enough for a truck that's gonna be in better shape than that one. And I do need to buy another vehicle. I plan on hiring somebody within the next 2 to 3 weeks. So that means for those next couple weeks, I really gotta grind, make sure we can get the money to buy this truck. So I'm just pulling up to the third property of the day. I'm gonna try to back in the driveway because it is a busy street and people don't like to go around you. So hopefully I can get this parked in here. We'll get the mower taken off and we'll just start this property. I don't think it's going to take me too long to do. It's not the biggest, but there is a few trees we got to go around, but they're not that bad like the other properties we did. So we're gonna get this one done, go around, knock on some more doors because this is the last one we gotta do that we gotta call for. And this street over here, there is a couple properties that need to be mowed. I'm gonna try to stay out later today because I need to build up my money and I don't want to do anything like we did before to get that money. I'm trying to keep it legal, and the best way to do that is to do mowing jobs, and I should be able to hear back within a day or two about the job with the mini excavator, and that should give us close to $10,000. So we'll be up to 33,000 hopefully by then. If I can keep going at this rate, within those couple weeks I should be close to $40,000 to $50,000. I think that should be more than enough money to get a truck that's less than 10 years old and still have some money left over, because I don't want to drain the bank account on a truck and let's just say the mower breaks down, the trailer breaks down, something breaks down that requires at least a couple $100. So I'm going to aim for getting a truck in the $30,000 to $40,000 range and keep at least $10,000 or more in the bank account just to be on the safe side, because breakdowns, they're not cheap. I got super big plans for this business, and after learning from my mistakes from the other mowing businesses that we had over the last 3 years, we're gonna make sure this one runs smoothly, everything done right besides what we did wrong at the beginning where we did something illegal. But besides that, we're gonna make sure everything else runs smoothly and we're able to grow this business and we're able to do it that way we can make profit. So my biggest thing is not to buy more than we really got the money for. Like, I don't want to finance anything right away unless I got to. As of right now, this mower, the truck we got and trailer, it's all pretty much new. It's not that old, so it shouldn't really cause me that many problems. So if I can keep that, keep building money, buying somewhat newer stuff and hiring on more people, I get a feeling we can get this business to grow, not fast, but good enough that we're able to build a lot of profit over the summer, and by winter I'm able to take a few months off without having to worry about money or the business, and coming back next year at a full-scale operation. Hopefully by next year we can make probably $2 million, who knows. But guys, this is going to be it for this video, and if you guys are enjoying the mowing series and would like to see more mowing content in the future, smash the like button, subscribe, and consider turning on notifications. That way you're notified every time I post a video. And until the next one, I'll see you guys later.